one of the biggest unknowns about the upcoming debate is Donald Trump's tone. Will we see the unpredictable, intemperate, hard-edged Trump that we saw during the Republican nomination contest? Or are we more likely to see a kinder, gentler, less Trumpy Trump, something like this?
To the African-American community, to the Hispanic community, to all communities, I want to just say we're going to make it right. We're going to make it great.
You have to have a certain spirit, a certain unity, and there's no unity. You look at the level of hatred, the rocks being thrown and everything happening. It's so sad to see, that this is the United States of America. I mean, it's so sad to see, but there's just no unity. There has to be a unity message somehow that has to get out.
America desperately needs unity, and it needs the spirit of togetherness that has not really only got us through our toughest times, and we've had some tough times, but which has lifted us up in the past to our greatest achievements as a nation. Every day I see people of different backgrounds working together for a common good, and we need to bring that spirit to every part of our country. We all have to walk a mile in someone else's shoes, see things through their eyes, and then get to work fixing our very wounded country. I mean, we have some real problems, and we do have a wounded country.
So that was Donald Trump over the past 48 hours talking about, obviously, the latest police-related shootings. And at times, as we saw there, if inconsistently trying to strike a softer tone. Candidates often use the time leading up to a debate to practice an approach that they plan to use on stage when the big game comes. So, Mark, if we see a more subdued Trump at Hofstra on Monday, the kind of Trump we saw in that string of tape, how do you think it'll play out for him?
Well, I think it's his best gambit. Almost everyone I've talked to in both parties thinks that if Trump can somehow sustain that over 90 minutes, it will confound Hillary Clinton at least a little bit. I think insiders, like in the media and in politics, overstate the extent to which voters have paid all that much attention, even to this race where people are supposed to pay much attention. Trump can leave a strong impression. And, of course, what people cite is his performance in Mexico. I always harken back to the town hall he did with Anderson Cooper and his family as another example of that kind of mode. I think if Trump does that, it will be effective. I think sustaining it over 90 minutes, I don't think it's as big a challenge as people make it out to be, but Trump has shown he's not always the most disciplined candidate.
Yeah, right. I mean, look, I think I can't believe that it will not be his goal to try to strike that tone. Whether he will be able to sustain that tone when he starts getting hit and attacked by Hillary Clinton, and she's going to, whatever, we'll talk about Clinton in a second and her debate strategy, but she's going to take him on. At a minimum, she's going to take him on in a hard-edged way on policy matters. And that, I think, will provoke him and may be the thing that keeps him from being able to maintain that kind of semi-angelic, non-Trumpy kind of tone for 90 minutes. He's not good at doing it when people provoke him. He's not good at staying calm in those situations. That's why I think it'll be tough for him.
Yeah. It's strange. There is this consensus that this is what he should do. There's a consensus amongst people that it would put him in a strong position and kind of make things tough for her. There's this disagreement about can he do it or not.
Right.
I've never seen quite this sort of circumstances. It's going to be fascinating to watch.